I did at a smaller it was even a smaller convention in Limerick, Ireland, very cool, called Brocon.
Oh.
And we had like a hentai panel which was called Let's Fap Together. And we
Great name.
filmed it, and we actually had the audience like take part into voice acting. It was very fun, and we even had like a guest. It was Chris Kaysen, the English voice of Mr. Popo, like the actual American dub of Mr. Popo, and he did voices for Crayon Shin-chan and also the voice of Gluttony in Full Metal Alchemist. And he was here like dubbing hentai with me. It was fun. And I guess he really liked it. It was like, maybe I want that in my convention. And since also apparently there's a big Finnish like group of fan club of Dead Guy with Glasses, it was like, well, Benzaie is about like the closest we have, because he's in France, and we kind of like his video game stuff, so that might be a good pick. And I gotta say, I'm really glad I'm invited, even though like last week I was in Paris Japan Expo, so 4 days, 200,000 attendees, huge con, so very tiring. So I was like, oh, I gotta go to Finland like in 4 days, like. And at first I was like very tired. I was like, this is gonna be so tiring, but I'm so glad I was invited. It's awesome, really. I've had a ton of fun.
But of course you have, because what day did you come over here in Finland?
On Friday night.
All right. So in that, since you came over here on Friday, I bet you have a lot of free time over here. What have you been doing all that time?
I haven't had actually a lot of free time.
Oh.
On the first day we went to Harald, and I've had Ulf's Blackbeard's best pork meat, something like that. It was very good. It was like ribs, but with power beer sauce. Very good.
Tripping.
Oh.
No, it's very good. Basically, it tasted like powerful forest in your mouth. Like you're like, I got a power. It's
Manly.
It was manly. It was very good. And then like on the next day, yesterday night, we went to the after party.
Oh.
And actually, there was like a alcoholic after party and a non-alcoholic after party, and we figured out that the non-alcoholic party had video games.
No.
So we went to that one, and we played Street Fighter with the guy from Team 4 Star, and they had a bigger dance floor, and a 15-year-old DJ, which apparently is the youngest DJ in Finland.
Oh,
and I thought it was awesome. So we danced a little bit, and then we had Yaga, we had a shot, a very specific salty shot, that's basically the same as the candies, like you have the dark candy.
Salmiakki.
We had salmiakki shot.
Salmiakki possu.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty fucking good.
Yeah. What do you do and produce to that Guy with the Glasses site, and what is it like to be a part of that site?
All right, that's two questions in one. The first thing, I have like a few series. Actually, I have 10 series, but I can't obviously update them every week.
Of course.
So I guess that's one of the things I'm very thankful to that Guy with Glasses for, is that whenever I came up with a new concept, like they would let me do it. And sometimes now I have like a Benzaie special where I can pretty much put anything. So sometimes I put something very silly, and sometimes I put something very journalistic, like the interview of Double Dragon creator, which is in 3 languages, because I'm talking in French to the French interpreter who talks in Japanese, so even Japanese people can follow the interview, and then it's all subbed in English. So people from France, Japan, and America can follow the interview perfectly.
Cool.
And you learn a lot about Double Dragon and stuff like that. So I'm very proud of that one. But I also did a short film recently. But usually, like now, my more like let's say my more like recurrent series, I'm focused on Hard Corner, because basically the show packs everything that made the Benzaie DNA and Benzaie that people know, like, into a show. Like, it's all mature. Like, it has like review content, funny content, sit comedy, like good music, and games in 5 seconds, because they're short to do, they're very popular, and it's always good, like, to troll a game that's very popular right now. Like, last one was Max Payne in 5 seconds, and basically it's my girlfriend watching a cinematic of the movie, like a cutscene, and she's like, I think the DVD is broken. I'm like, okay, hold on, and I just do a headshot, and the movie starts again. I'm like, there you go, it's fixed, because that's basically what the experience is like, And so, like, I like trolling games, like, in a few seconds. So that's basically what I'm focused on right now, because I gotta say, like, producing in French professionally, like, it's a lot of work as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, how did you end up in that site? How did you get to be a part of?
All right. It's true that it's been 4 years now, so it's been a long time. Basically, I was part of like one of the first people picked up by that Gator Glasses because when they launched the site, they made like a blog section for people to submit, and they made it very obvious that they were hunting for new talents to expand their show and to expand their content. And I was like, okay, I think my show is original enough, so I put it on there. And after a couple of episodes, I got an email from Mike Michaud, who's the admin of the site. And he really liked my show because the guy's a real gamer. I was like, cool, like, you know, learn about new games. It's original. It doesn't look too much like the Video Game Nerd. Your friends, like, it's very flavorful. Like, to him, like, I thank him a lot because, like, he put face into, like, something that was maybe not very well produced, but at least it was original, and he gave me that ticket. And basically, I think, like, I started doing videos, like, in June 2008. And in August 2008, I was picked up by that Gator Glasses, and it featured my first video on there, which was the Power Slave / Exhumed review for the PS1 and Saturn, which is a game I love. It's actually, like, if you guys have played Metroid Prime, it's basically Metroid Prime 10 years before. It's like you have this massive map in ancient Egypt, and also it's happening in ancient Egypt, which is not very current in gaming. And you have this massive map, and you pick up, like, you know, sandals that makes you jump higher, so you go, like, to another extent of the map, and then you can go to another portion of the map, and then you can breathe underwater, and then you can fly, and then you can, like, destroy walls with grenades and do grenade jumps, and it's an amazing game. Like, really, try to pick it up. I'm sad it's not. I don't think it's on PSN Classics on PS3. If it was, like, buy the fuck of that game. It's awesome. Yeah. It's Yakuretsu Faro no Fukatsu 1999, something like that.
Oh man, those Japanese names.
It's like 1999 Farao, something like that.
All right. Well, what do you think? Now, have you before been in Finland? No.
No, it's my first time in Finland.
Well, what do you think of this country, and what do you think of the Finnish people?
All right. Well, that's really is two different answers. Like, the country, like, looks really, like, different. Like, because when you're landing, you see all these, like, little islands, like, on a big lake, like, and you see, like, all these lakes. You're like, whoa, like, this is really weird because, like, the water level, and, you know, like, sometimes you're on a street, like, you know, road, and the water level is just next to it. You're like, well, that's weird. Like, because in any other country, like, that wouldn't exist because, like, it would get flooded when it would rain or something like that.
Yeah.
And also the fact that there's only, like, right now it's summer, so there's like 3 hours of night.
Yeah.
The night is, like, literally 3 hours long. Not even, because it doesn't even go, like, full dark.
No.
Never goes.
Yeah.
Never goes full dark, and I was like, holy crap! And
how do I sleep in here?
but I think it's still, so it makes it very interesting, just like geographically. It's a very interesting place. Also, it's all flat. Because, like, sea level is just right around the corner, and it's all flat. And I come, like, from the hills and tops of Midwestern France. Like, my town is literally, like, on a mountain, on a little hill, because it's like a fortified city, you know. Like, it's a very medieval fortified city, and
oh my god.
And so it's very different because if you want to ride a bike there, like, you have to go up and down, up and down, up and down. It's very tiring. Whereas here, like, no wonder everybody's taking the bike. It's just all flat. You can walk everywhere. It's fun. It's great. You guys have some good architecture, but the problem is here that in Kuopio, it's in construction work everywhere.
Right now it is.
The entire city is upside down. It's too bad. I wish I could say it in full beauty, but Harald made it all better. Like, because it was basically going to a restaurant, but in Skyrim. It is actually because, like, I think in biology it's proven that sunlight is actually better for your mood.
Yeah, it is.
So, like, the less sunlight you get, like, the worse you feel.
Of course,
So that, I guess that's why everybody's so happy at the convention. Like, I haven't seen, like, anybody looking pissed or being like, fuck this convention. No, everybody was so happy, and believe it or not, but when you go to conventions, like, be in France, in America, in Vienna, or, you know, I've been to Austria, and there's always, like, you know, a party pooper. Like, there's always a guy who's like, fuck, like, you know, or someone looking utterly bored. You know, everybody was like, huh.
Oh.
But no, Finnish people have been ecstatic, and I'm a fan of Finnish music, so...
Oh, yeah, well, we can see, because you have actually...
So I brought, like, a Children of Bottom hat. It's actually the only hat I ever wear. It's the only hat I have, and And I didn't buy this like at the airport to look cool in Finland.
Yeah, you already had it.
Yeah, I got it at a concert, at a Children of Bodom concert in 2007 that was in France. And there had actually another Finnish band right before it, which was Amon and Marth.
Oh,
How do you pronounce it? Do you pronounce it like Amon and Marth or Amon and Marth?
Amon and Marth, but it's actually Swedish.
It's a Swedish,
It's
okay.
a Swedish band.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought because like they were good friends and that's why I was confused. I thought they were from the same country. But I intend to stress that I was a fan of Lordi before they won the Eurovision. And actually, I was very pissed at the way French television treated Lordi because, like, you see, like at the end of Eurovision, like they had like another go, like to sing, and the French speaker couldn't shut up. Like, it wouldn't let you enjoy the music. It was like, well, this has been a very weird addition. And Lordi was playing in the background. I was like, fuck you, like really, like, shut up, like it's there you go. But I fell in love with Lordi when they played. I saw the video clip, the music video for Blood Red Sandman, which was very inspired by Evil Dead, and I liked it a lot. I saw that on German music channel Viva.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
There you go.
Something about how about cooperation with the Real Playground? Because is it possible that if you would be a guest in our streams, how about it?
Oh yeah, well, I guess I could if you find me a good spot. If you find me like a rendezvous to stream, because I'm pretty. The thing is that I'm pretty busy as it is. But I sometimes do like I sometimes do show up on friends' streams. So if at some point you want to have like I don't know a fan Q&A live on the stream.
Yeah, of course. You
or
can
just play like an online game together. I don't know, but
of course.
something. Yeah, sure. No, I'd be totally up to it.
Oh, that would be great. Awesome. Really?
No problem.
Yeah.
Thanks. I have one question.
Oh, all right. Sure.
When, of course, when you're a foreigner and you're in Finland, have our people teach you any curse words? Finnish curse words.
Yeah.
Perkele!
Yes, that's right.
Vittu.
And I thought like, you know, Bergele, maybe it just means shit, right?
No.
But no, it means like gods of the storm.
Yeah, it does.
And I was like, that's fucking awesome. Like, Bergele, avenge me.
Awesome.
And I think it's just so epic, even when you're just cursing. Whereas, like, you know, in French we have a whole variety of curse words. Like, we're one of the champions. Really, like, we have so many words, but they're really low words. Like, you know, it's often like to describe like fecal matter or or you know, sex or shit like that. But no, like we don't have something as cool as like God of the Storm. To think that now, like, instead of just saying, "Oh my God, oh Christ," you all like God of the Storm. How much more epic is that? Really?
And we do.
You gotta love it.
We do have a curse word about Satan, Satana. It means Satan.
Nice.
Yeah.
and there's a historical fact that in old times we were known as a forest people, and Vikings feared us. They thought about we are witches.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Nice. But yeah, I actually, like, what I loved is that you can go to the restaurant and see like animals that you can only see in the zoo in other countries, and they're served on your plate. Like, you guys can afford to eat moose and
reindeer.
Reindeer, yeah. Like, you have venison and reindeer, venison, bear, and you're like, holy crap! And I had some of the freshest salmon I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
It was only a bite in the starter shield, and it was just delicious. Like, everything was delicious. Like, because when I walked in, like, Passy was like, "Well, Finnish food, you know, it's just sometimes fish and potatoes. It's nothing really good." But when you actually get to taste it, like I had tar ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Fucking awesome! It's an ice cream that actually tastes like smoked. Like something like cinder. Like, it is so powerful. Yeah. It's so good. Really, I loved it.
Let's wrap this whole thing up. We're really pleased that you came to the interview.
As I said, like I am the one to be thankful because like especially I got to hang out backstage and all these girls were changing. I was like, oh, don't you mind like standing here? Like, no, I don't.
No, look at the press.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah. What was a real pleasure. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes. See ya.
Bye.
Morjes.
Hi guys, this is Benzaie from That Guy with Glasses, and you're watching Real Men's Playground.
Perkele!